Hello everyone, this is Whitehawk and today I will be playing My Little Pony Twilight Sparkle vs Trixie. I've played this game a few times before and there are quite a few issues about it. I'm going to check the instructions right here first though. It explains things pretty decently here, and you'd think there would be no issues based on these instructions right here. Gameplay, it's pretty bare. It just says choose your spell, choose the angle to launch your attack, and remember about this, choose your angle to launch your attack. This is going to be a big issue when we're actually going to get there. And click the left mouse button. Like, this is instruction for dummies right here. I mean, anyone could figure these instructions out just by clicking around. So, don't know why this page even exists. Spells here explains things very decently. Explains all the damage the spells cause, which is fair enough, you know. For some reason it doesn't explain. It doesn't tell you how much mana they cost though. That's going to be pertinent when you're actually playing the game. Not that you know about this gameplay tab right here. There's also multiplayer, but we're not going to check that out because I have no one to play with. And there's credits here, in case you guys are wondering, in the DeviantArt page, in case you somehow downloaded this game onto your desktop. Not that it's possible from the Deviant place, because it didn't work out for me. Anyway, just go single player. We'll play as Twilight Sparkle against Trixie, and we'll play with the default settings because I'm going to show what's wrong about them when we do. So, I'm playing as Twilight here. I can move around. Not that there's much point to it. For some reason, you can only choose 3 different spots to shoot your spell from. So, 4 spells randomly generated down here. They have different mana costs. Some are more expensive than the others because they deal more damage. But here's the big issue. I pick a spell, I aim at my opponent, and I hit the hill. So this is like what a beginner would do, you know? And then you see what the AI does and you think, okay, I have to lob the spell, like an artillery game, right? So that's what you do. You try to lob the spell by aiming it high up, right? Except you miss completely. It didn't even reach where I was actually aiming at. It just reached barely under it. And that's because of the gravity here, you can see here. So, I guess I'll not do anything, or actually, you know, I'll do the spell dissipation. And I'll aim a bit lower than before. Except now I hit the hill because of gravity, you know? Gravity changed after my first turn without me noticing. So, again, I waste a turn. Watch the AI fail epically. Pick another spell, Fire Rays. I aim pretty close to my character, right here. And I hit the hill yet again. So, you notice that gravity is super heavy right now. Pick another spell. Gravity is still super heavy. You aim really, really high, because that's what you have to do to counter this gravity. And it doesn't work. So this is the 3rd turn I've wasted just trying to get my spell over the hill, or not over the screen. Or rather, past the bright side of the screen. And this is the big issue about this game. It is impossible to aim. It's impossible to hit anything because your spells either always hit the hill or go way over your target. And on the rare occasions you'll actually hit your opponent, the opponent will probably heal themselves later, or they'll have a shield up, which means no damage. And you guys probably think the problem is the gravity, right? Because it's too heavy and it makes me miss all the time, right? Well, I'm going to show you guys what happens when we try to play without gravity. Also, I'm going to drastically reduce the amount of HP my characters have. So, Trixie's turn again first, because that's what the player is playing as, and gravity is off. So, you think there's going to be no problems to actually aim your spells now, right? Nope! They still hit the hills. So what the hell? What happened there? Why couldn't the developer of this game make it so that you can actually see the actual trajectory of your spell while aiming? Because it's impossible for me as a beginner of this type of gameplay to figure out how to hit my opponent. Also, I probably shouldn't have mentioned this before, but gravity is clearly not in effect when your opponent is playing. I guess the spells all have different weights, but the fact of the matter is, I can't tell what the trajectory is going to be based on. I suppose Yeah, I guess I should have mentioned this before, but I suppose if you actually could tell your trajectory, it would make things too easy. But I'd rather things to be too easy than be impossible. Because it's impossible for me as a newcomer to actually hit my opponent. Except on really, really random chances. So, about the game, I really can't comment on anything else because the music is clearly based on King Sparta X37's Trixie boss theme. At least I think it's King Sparta X37's theme. I think it might be Delta Bronies, I'm not too sure. And the graphics are clearly all templates, template models, I suppose the graphics for the ground are made by the creator, but fact of the matter is there's not much for me to praise about this game. Gameplay is broken to me, graphics are no good, well they're good, they're just not from the creators. And the music is not the creator's creation. So I can't really enjoy this game, it's just not good to me. I'm gonna let Twilight defeat me here. I can't really hit her, so I'm not even gonna bother. Oh no, I lost! Twilight Sparkle win. Times played 122 seconds. Damage dealt 0. Which is gonna be what's gonna happen all the time. So yeah, this is My Little Pony Twilight Sparkle with Trixie. Creators' intentions were to make an artillery game. I've played those before, but artillery games have never been this difficult to me. It'd be a lot better if if there was like a destructible environments, because at the very least you could destroy the hill in front of you and eventually hit your opponent super easily. But since you can't do that, this is basically unplayable for me. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to like try to figure it out yourselves or see how it is yourselves if you want to. But personally, I just can't enjoy this game. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Hope you've all enjoyed this video and hope you all have a very nice day.